Today I'm going to demonstrate how to strengthen your pelvic floor for low back pain. This video is actually a special request for a family member who has low back pain and has disability of the legs. Let's say you don't have the use of your legs. It would be difficult, if not impossible, to do most core or abdominal exercises such as supine march, supine toe taps, supine heel taps, supine bridge, dead bugs, cat camel, bird dogs, and also exercises such as planks and side planks. Since in this situation we're not able to make use of our legs, we're going to utilize our pelvic floor muscles. The pelvic floor is the bottom of your torso. At the top of the pelvic floor, it connects to our transversus abdominis muscle. The bottom of the pelvic floor connects our anal sphincter muscles. As we contract our pelvic floor muscles, it engages our transversus abdominis muscles, which is one of our main core muscles that help to support and stabilizes our lower back. As we contract our anal sphincter muscles, our pelvic floor muscles also contract. We can make use of the connection between our pelvic floor muscles and our core muscles and our anal sphincter muscles. If we contract our anal sphincter muscles, we activate our pelvic floor muscles, and then in turn our transversus abdominis muscles. To strengthen our pelvic floor muscles, we're going to do the first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, third floor, second floor, first floor basement technique. As we're totally relaxed, whether it's in sitting position or lying down in supine position, completely relaxed, this is our first floor. And we're going to contract and squeeze our sphincter muscles a little bit. So that brings us up from first floor to second floor. And I'm gonna squeeze that sphincter muscle a little bit more. So that brings us up to third floor. And then we're gonna squeeze that sphincter muscle as hard as you can. We're holding in, and that's our fourth floor. And then we relax a little bit of that sphincter muscles. So I'm gonna come down to third floor, gonna relax a little bit more, come down to second floor, and then completely relax. And that's our first floor. And from here, we're gonna push our pelvic floor and our sphincter muscles down like we're pushing out our pee, poo, or fart. And this is our basement floor. And then we relax again and bring us back to the first floor. Make sure you use the bathroom before you do this exercise. Use this technique because if you have weak pelvic floor muscles, you may have an accident in your pants when you do this basement floor portion of the exercise. You're gonna activate the pelvic floor muscles in a supine position, lying down on your back. We're completely relaxed, and this is first floor. Gonna squeeze our sphincter muscles just a little bit, like you're holding your pee or poo just a little bit. So that's our second floor. Gonna squeeze a little harder. That's our third floor, and then squeeze your sphincter muscles as hard as you can. And that's our fourth floor. And from here, we're going to relax just a little bit, bring us down to third floor, and relax a little bit more, down to second floor, and relax completely. And that's our first floor. We're going to push our pelvic floor down a little bit, like we're pushing out a fart or a poo or pee, and that's our basement floor. Next, we're going to combine lumbar traction with pelvic floor activation. So we're going to grab our headboard here. If you don't have a headboard, you can grab the back of the mattress, and you're going to pull a little bit until you feel you're going to feel a little stretch in your lumbar spine. And that's your lumbar traction. We'll do the same thing we did before. So we're completely relaxing our pelvic floor, and that's our first floor. I'm going to squeeze our sphincters a little bit. That's our second floor. Going to squeeze the sphincters a little bit harder. That's our third floor. And then I'm going to squeeze our sphincters as hard as you can, like you're holding in really hard. And that's our fourth floor. And we're going to release the sphincter muscles just a little bit, and that's our third floor. And we're going to relax the sphincters a little bit more. That's our second floor. And then we're going to completely relax our sphincter muscles, and that's our first floor. And then going to push down like we're pushing out pee or poo, and that's our basement floor. And then we'll relax again and back to first floor. We're gonna do pelvic floor activation in the sideline position. Completely relax, and this is our first floor. Going to squeeze our sphincters just a little bit, and that's our second floor. And then we're going to squeeze it a little harder, and that's our third floor. And then we're going to squeeze our sphincter muscles as hard as you can, and that's our fourth floor. And we'll relax the sphincter muscle just a little bit, back to the third floor, and then relax a little bit more, and that's our second floor. And then we'll relax completely, and that's our first floor. And then we'll push down like we're pushing out gas or poop, and that's our basement floor. And relax again, back to the first floor. You can do this on both sides of your body. And next, we're going to combine pelvic floor activation with some lumbar traction in a seated position. So it's useful to have handrails. I'm going to push your arms down like this, keep your elbows straight, and I'm going to try to relax your lower body so you can feel a stretch in your lumbar spine. And then we're going to squeeze sphincter muscles just a little bit, like you're holding in, and that's our second floor. And I'm going to squeeze the sphincter muscle just a little bit more, and that's our third floor. And then we'll squeeze those sphincter muscles as hard as we can, like we're really trying to hold in our pee or poo, and that's our fourth floor. Now relax those sphincters muscles just a little bit, so we're back down to the third floor. And then we'll relax those sphincters muscles just a little bit more, and we're back down to the second floor. And then we'll relax those sphincters muscles completely, and we're back down to the first floor. And we'll push our pelvic floor down like we're trying to push our pee or fart. And that's our basement floor. And then relax again. We're back up to the first floor. And we can set our body down to the chair to rest our arms. I'm going to repeat this for 3 sets. If you suffer from low back pain, feel free to also check out my video on how to stretch for low back pain. I'll leave the link to that video in the comment section below. If you feel like this video has helped you in any way, please make sure to like the video and subscribe.